one piece that's really important to remember and that gives me hope is that when we compare AI algorithms to a perfect world, of course they fall short. But our world today is biased anyway. So we live in a biased world with all kinds of challenges from racism to sexism and beyond. We live in a world where managers are more likely to pay attention to people who remind them of themselves. And we live in a biased world. But AI actually opens up this new possibility. It does mean that there are some ways in which we can potentially make our world more just because we can have a system of record. We can understand what data went in to train an AI. We can test its results. We can get an objective understanding of the results. And then we can go ahead and step back and figure out, well, how do we make this AI algorithm less biased? What new data do we teach it? What new data do we feed into the algorithm? And so ultimately, we really can, I think, use AI in this incredibly hopeful way because we can potentially use AI to really make our world more fair and more just than it otherwise could possibly be. Because AI is like a mirror that we can hold up against ourselves. So our AI is a reflection of us. AI is what we teach it, but now we can understand the results of the reflection of us with mathematics and we can see what it will do on repeatable tests in a way that's very difficult to do with humans. And so I personally feel very optimistic about the benefit that AI can have. I think when you think about AI assisting a doctor, if it could save lives, or you think about autonomous cars, there are 40,000 people in the US who die in car crashes every year. If we could save those people's lives, that's incredible. And if we can use AI to actually root out bias and to support judges to make better decisions that are not more likely to harm people of color and help white people, but are rather more likely to help everyone, um, that's potentially an incredible improvement that we otherwise would never have. And so I think we really do live in this incredible time where we're at the cusp of change across industries. I see everyone from pharmaceutical companies to insurance companies to retail to finance companies, everything you can imagine. Everyone is starting to use AI, and what they can do with AI today is very different than what they could do with AI 2 years ago because the computational power is increasing so rapidly, the price is falling so quickly. And so it's this time of just a renaissance of what's possible. And I think it's also potentially possible to bring that to the social good sectors. And there are groups like National Geographic that are using AI to prevent poaching. And there are groups like Data for Good that are bringing AI to bear on all kinds of nonprofit causes that are really using this technology to make our world better.